Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, welcome to GMM Television Network. In our studios today, we have our Gordon Sallas-Mensah, a presidential hopeful for Ghana. We want to look at our road networks and some other activities on our roads. Mr. Sallas-Mensah, if you are given that huge responsibility to become the president of Ghana, what different thing will you do to improve the quality of road construction in our country?
Thank you very much. If I'm given the nod, the first thing I would do is to sit the technocrats down and some of our engineers and everybody to do what we call enterprise architecture for our road sector. You see, we cannot continue to do constructing roads as it is today because we don't have a foundation that has a master plan of how all our roads are going to link to each other and how quickly, if I say one road is blocked, what is the next road that is going to reroute the traffic to get all those drivers to the point they are trying to reach. So there's the need to have what we call the enterprise architecture to sit down and have a proper road network design and the quality of the roads that we have to have on all these road networks. Say for a highway coming from say Aflao to Accra, the quality of the road has to be different from a feeder road going to a farming community or a small village. And a road from Accra to Kumasi, because of the volume of cars on those roads, need to be constructed with a very high quality standard and safety precautions. And so when I'm giving the nod, I'll make sure that we have that first thing, the enterprise architecture for our road sector, and that will go a long way of solving the road network problem.
Yeah, we are talking about quality and dual carriage. Do we have the resources to build this?
Oh yeah. I mean, we can involve the private sector in this road network, and the private people want to put money where they can actually recoup what they've invested with interest. And so if we do a proper road feasibility studies and we prove to them that there are this number of cars that route this road each day, and so if you invest your money here and we collect this amount of toll each day, with these days we'll be able to collect this much, and with this month we'll be able to collect this much, and in a year this is how much we can collect. And so if you invest your money, we'll be able to get your money and pay you in say 3-5 years time with interest. If a private man sees that there's a proven record or mathematical showing that you can actually repay the loan, they will invest. And we need to encourage our own people, to invest in the economy. There's no nation that can develop without its own people investing in the economy. So we can construct a dual carriage from Aflao to Accra, Volta region all the way to the north. We can construct dual carriage from Accra to Kumasi, Kumasi to Brona Hafo, from Kumasi to all the way to Takrady, and Cape Coast Road need to be dual carriage. This kind of look at the volume of cars in Accra, volume of cars even in Ghana in general, and how much traffic is causing business to slow down. We cannot continue to be constructing roads in a single way and we expect business to be better in Ghana.
Yeah, you are talking about people investing and collecting tolls on our roads. But you and I know that people have not invested, yet they are collecting tolls on our roads and pocketing the money. Why can't the government automate this toll collection so that anything that is collected on our road goes straight to the government?
You see, that is the problem where if the leadership haven't seen the vision of government being competent to run its own affairs. We are in a country where everything has to be run by a private man. And the funny thing is that the private man doesn't invest his money. He only knows how to run it for you when you build it. Like the way Ghana Water was told to be run by a private yeah. They don't know, they don't have the means to put pipes, but they can collect money. Look at our post office. We were told that our people are not competent to run our posting system. What happened? They collapsed the whole posting system. You see, when I become the president, I will change that. Why should we even have so many people at the toll booth to be collecting money? We should have people there to give a change. But you see, there should be an automated system that monitor how many cars are going. And if you have your own coins, all you do is you throw your coin into the system, into the machine. The machine reads your coins. It is up to how much you're supposed to pay. The lift get out for you, and then you pass. Then the next car, you put your money in, it opens. So when it's full, it shows in the system, in the headquarters or the nearest branch. The police and the people comes and take the money and deposit the money, and already there will be a receipt showing how much the money is actually recorded. So nobody can actually steal anything. So you see, we have a problem where everybody thinks that when the government invests huge sums of money, and the same government cannot actually collect toll in a reasonable way to repay the money unless the private man comes in. I will scrap that idea.
Today, our food growing communities do not even have good roads. Even the feeder roads are so bad that at the end of the day, they leave their food stuff, everything on the farms, and they get rotten. It's a serious sight. What should be done, especially with these feeder roads? We need the roads to be constructed to link all these farming communities to our market centers. So what should be done? What is the problem?
You see, the problem is the priorities we've put on our roads. Some politicians think that constructing a road to a village, especially tarring the road, you can go and construct the road, with grader and put some soil, some gravels on it, and then try to make it good for applying for a while. But you see, those kind of roads need to be stopped. We need to construct a road that will at least put some, if it's an inch of gravels, to keep the road in a better safety condition than just graveling the place and resurfacing it, and then 2 months time, one rain, everything is washed away. So there's the need to have a government policy. Look at the western region, where most of our cocoas are coming from. The road in these areas are not motorable. What is the problem? The problem is that we haven't prioritized these areas as an important place to construct good roads. There's the need for us to you don't need to build an asphalt to a farming community. All you need to do is have a gravel road where it is better than the feeder road. That's a regular feeder road will never after 1 or 2 rains, these feeder roads will be washed away. So there's the need to have at least a gravel road that goes to these areas, and it will keep longer than reinvesting and the money keep going to the drain.
Yeah, beyond the quality of our roads, the human factor too counts. I'm talking about drivers drinking and driving, and they get away with this. Why? Is the police or the MTTU not doing their work? What's the problem?
Yeah, I think they don't do their work. You see, in Ghana, there are so many beautiful laws that have been written, and most of them are in the shelves, and it is not being implemented. The little that is being implemented, the police and the MTTU have taken advantage of it and actually robbing the people. You see, remember when you're in a car and the police stop the car, Then they will say, bring your papers. What kind of paper is the policeman looking for? When the police stop somebody, you will see that the driver get out of the car and go and meet the police officer. The question is that what they taught the police officers? Is that the duty of the driver to get out of the car and meet the police officer for what offense has he committed? You see, the police has taken the ignorance of most of the drivers to actually rob them. So when I become the president, I will set in the internal detectives among the police, so that if they don't do their job well, they will get fired. If you get drunk, I know there's this law, drink, drive, you go to jail. Why it's not working in Ghana? I believe this law will be in Ghana books. So why is people are not going to jail for this? And also come to a point where you have to resource the police, because if somebody called the police that, hey, this car number so and so is driving from Accra towards Kumasi, they just passed maybe in Saom. The driver is driving careless, or the driver seems to be drunk. Would the police have the means to stop this driver the next 2-3 kilometers? The question is no. You see, the answer is clear. The police cannot never stop this driver until maybe an accident happen, because they don't have the means. The police network is not structured in such a way that if station A could not pick the call and change this driver, station B can pick the call and change the driver. So while the police numbers are in different regions and nobody has a link to say, can radio the next police station that, hey, we could not pick this because they are close to your area, this car and that car information is coming, arrest that driver because he's driving carelessly. There's no network between the police stations. So it's a problem that we have to solve, and it all needs an idea. It all needs a quality leader like me to get the job done.
We experience huge traffic in our cities. Why? Are we running out of ideas to construct flyovers and better roads to ease traffic, to get the traveling public moving very fast? What is happening?
You see, it's all about the politician. The politician doesn't know what they are doing. You remember when the recent Minister of Road went to Venezuela or something, claiming that Venezuela has the same road network, so they are going there to learn something about them and then about their road network, so they'll be able to do the same thing in Ghana. But the question is, don't we have the experts in Ghana? German traffic system was constructed by a Ghanaian, and the guy is in tech. So the question is, do the politicians involve the people who actually know the job? No. So, and the politician doesn't see the traffic as a problem, as a business problem, or as an economic problem. Look, we waste more gas in Ghana than we actually needed the gas for. Somebody is traveling a 15 minutes journey and he spends 1 hour 30 minutes in traffic. So the remaining 1 hour and 15 minutes of gas being wasted on the road could have been a gas that we can use in a different sector of the economy. We wasted a lot of money to buy gas and we spend all this gas in traffic. All we need to do is construct flyovers in where we know for sure that traffic is high. Look at 37 and then the Golden Tulip Hotel area, just right after the airport. You see this area going to Jowulu. There's a land we can construct flyover. Right to a little bit is what we call the Presidential Palace, where we have a huge traffic from morning, almost every hour of the life of Accra. There's traffic. So there's the need for us to construct more flyovers around Accra. Look at Circle. We need a flyover in Circle. We need a flyover in Kaneshie. And we need a flyover also in Domain area and also in Malam. So I think there's a need for us to construct more flyovers to get traffic move faster in our country.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.